evening, everyone. So tonight I am going to tackle about the continuing professional development, the lifeblood of the teaching by Brenda B. Corpus, PhD. So I have here a quote. So a quote who dare to teach must never cease to learn. So it demonstrates the essential nature of continuous learning in teaching. So the educators who embrace this mindset enhance their own professional growth and contribute to the overall development of their students. Continuing professional development, or CPD, is the lifeblood of any profession, and teaching is no exception. It is essential for teachers to continuously update their knowledge and skills to meet the ever-changing demands of the education system and ensure the best learning outcomes for their students. The commitment of teachers to their students and society as a whole. Moreover, the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers emphasizes the importance of personal growth and professional development. This recognition by the education authorities further emphasizes the necessity of CPD for teachers. It acknowledges that teachers should continuously strive to improve their professional practices, keeping up with the latest pedagogical approaches and incorporating technological advancements into their teaching methods. So, the recent enactment of the CPD law of 2016 further underscores the mandatory nature of CPD for all professions regulated by the Professional Regulation Commission, or PRC. This includes professional teachers, making CPD not just an option but a necessity. The law reflects the importance of keeping up with the changing times and demands of the profession, ensuring that teachers remain competitively skilled in a highly competitive. The Education Act of 1982, Chapter 3, Section 16, for the RA 9155, the Teachers Professionalization on Act RA 7836, and the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers are all important laws and policies that focus on the professional growth and development of teachers. So these laws aim to enhance the quality of education by ensuring that teachers continuously improve their knowledge and skills. So under the Education Act of 1982, teachers are obligated to maintain and sustain their Under the Education Act of 1982, teachers are obligated to maintain and sustain their professional growth and advancement. This means that they should take responsibility for their own development and engage in continuous learning and improvement. By doing so, teachers can keep up with evolving educational practices and provide better instruction to their students. An example of this obligation is when a teacher takes part in professional development workshops or conferences to stay updated with the latest teaching strategies or content knowledge. So here is the number 2. RA 9115. The RA 9155, also known as the Governance of Basic Education Act, emphasizes the role of the The RA 9155, also known as the Governance of Basic Education Act, emphasizes the role of the Secretary of Education in enhancing the employment status, professional competence, welfare, and working conditions of all Department of Education personnel. This includes ensuring that teachers have access to opportunities for professional development. For instance, the Secretary of Education can allocate funding for training programs, seminars, or courses that teachers can attend to enhance their skills and knowledge in specific areas. So, mo to siya. So, number 3. Number 3, so the Teachers Professionalization Act, RA 7836, introduced the concept of continuing professional development, or CPD, for teachers. It mandates teachers to undergo CPD in order to encourage their continuing professional growth and development. By participating in CPD activities such as seminars, workshops, or further studies, teachers have the opportunity to expand their expertise and improve their instructional. The fourth is the Code of Ethics for professional teachers adopted by the Board for Professional Teachers also emphasizes the importance of participating in the CPA program provided by the Professional Regulation Commission. According to this code, teachers should actively engage in continuous professional learning to improve their efficiency, enhance their prestige of their profession. So, ang mga teacher di ay is kanang need sila nga kanang mo continue kay para mas mo improve ang ilang kanang the way sila mo teach ang mga students inana para ma-enhance ang ilang kanang professions po dinana so and then strengthen their competence, virtues, and productivity by actively participating in the CPE program. Teachers can demonstrate their commitment to their professional and strive for national and international competitiveness. So, number 5, Executive Order number 266, Institutionalization of the Continuing Professional Education. So, Executive Order number 266, signed and issued by President Fidel V. Ramos on July 25, 1995, institutionalized the Continuing Professional Education or CPA programs of various professional regulatory boards or PRBs under the supervisions of the Professions Regulations Commission or PRC. This executive order mandated the completion of CPE programs as a prerequisite for the renewal of professional licenses. This executive order was based on the premise that the various professions play a critical role in the nation building and it is essential to impose the completion of CPE programs of registered professionals in order to upgrade their technical knowledge and skills. Furthermore, these programs enables professionals to stay updated with the modern trends and technology and their respective professions, ensuring the professions is highly qualitative and globally competitive professional services. Additionally, this requirement guarantees the safety and protection of the public. So, moto siya. And then number 6 is we have the RA 10912. So, one significant legislative action that further emphasized the importance of continuing professional development is the Republic Act RA 10912, also known as the Continuing Professional Development Act of 2016. So, this law made CPD mandatory for all 43 professions regulated by the PRC, including the teaching profession. So, moto siya. And then, let's move on to the salient provisions of RA. So, the salient provisions of RA 10912, the Continuing Professional Development Act of 2016, RA 10912, reinforces the rationale behind Executive Order number 266 by emphasizing the need of registered professionals to continually develop their knowledge and skills. The law recognizes that the competitiveness and competence of professionals directly affect the quality of services they provide by continuously updating their skills and staying abreast of current development in their field. Professionals can meet the demands of rapidly evolving world. So, to further illustrate the significance mandatory CPD and its impact professional competence, let's consider the teaching profession. Teachers have a profound influence on the development of the nation's youth and are responsible for shaping future generations. The constant changes and advancement in the pedagogy, technology, and educational practices necessitate that the teachers remain updated and skills their profession. So, through CPD, teachers can engage in various learning activities such as attending seminars, workshops, competent conferences, or pursuing advanced degrees that align with their teaching specialization. So, these activities help them stay informed about the latest teaching methodologies, innovative technologies, and educational research. As a result, they can effectively integrate new teaching strategies and techniques into their classroom. So, ultimately, improving the quality of the education provided to students. For example, a mathematics teacher can attend a workshop
on utilizing technology in classroom by learning how to incorporate educational apps, interactive software, or online platforms. The teacher can create a more engaging and interactive learning environment for their students. So this not only enhances student participation and understanding, but also prepares them for a world increasingly driven by technology. So in conclusion, Executive Order number 266 and RA 10912 highlight the importance of continuing professional development for professionals by mandating the completion of CPE programs. These measures ensure that the professionals constantly upgrade their knowledge and skills, stay updated with the modern trends, and provide high quality services. The teaching profession, as an example, demonstrates that the significance of CPD in enhancing professional competence and improving the quality of education. Ultimately, the implementation of such initiatives contributes to the overall development and competitiveness of various professions, thus benefiting both professionals and the public they serve. So we have here the numbers of credit units. So, the Continuing Professional Development Act of 2016, RA 10912, is a law in the Philippines that aims to promote and upgrade the practice of professions in the country. It requires professionals, including teachers, to engage in continuous learning activities that improve their competence and meet international standards for practice. One of the main provisions of RA 10912 is the requirement for professionals to earn a certain number of CPD units in order to renew their professional identification card, or PIC. So for professional teachers, the specific numbers of credit units required varies depending on the period. So according to the Professionals Regulatory Board for Professionals Teachers Resolution number 11 series of 2017, professional teachers are required to earn 15 credit units by December 2017. 30 credit units for January to December 2018, and 45 credit units from January 2019 onward. So there are different ways professional teachers can earn on how they can earn the credit units. So the first is through the professional track, which includes training provided by the CPD providers, accrediting by the Professional Regulation Commission or PRC. Teachers can earn credit unit as participants in approved trainings, and even more if they serve as a resource. Speakers, trainers, demonstration teachers, panelists, reactors, facilitators, moderators, or monitoring officers for CPD programs. So the second way is through academic track. The academic track, which involves completing a master's degree candidacy for doctorate program, completing a doctorate program, completing a postdoctoral diploma, or receiving a professional chair grant or fellowship. A master's degree is credited with a full 45 credit units, while earning units towards a master's degree does not earn any credit units. Completion of candidacy for a doctorate program already entities teachers to 45 credit units. It is important to note that the master's and doctorate degrees must have been earned 5 years before the renewal of the professional license. So the third ways is the self-directed track. So the self-directed track, which includes the accredited or CPD providers, online trainings, local or international seminars, non-degree courses, company-sponsored training programs, and seminar activities. These activities may not have undergone CPD accreditation, but they can still be applied for and awarded CPD units by their respective CPD councils. Serving as accreditor for institutions or organizations also falls under the self-directed track. So additionally, standard tours and social civic activities related to the profession can earn credit units. So the number 4 is the number 4 is we have the fourth is So the fourth track is productive scholarship, which involves the development of program or training modules, curriculum guides, or any other resource materials, writing articles in professional magazines or technical research papers, especially if published in a referred peer-reviewed professional journal, can also earn credit units. So lastly, writing a book, monograph, or coming up with an invention or creative work can earn a professional teacher 45 credit units. So it is important for professional teachers that and all professionals to comply with the requirements of RA 10912. Continuous professional development is essential in enhancing competencies and staying competitive in a globalized world. By keeping up with international standards of practice, Filipino professionals can contribute to the upliftment of the country's welfare, economic growth, and development. So, continuing professional development or CPD is an essential aspect of being a professional teacher. It involves the ongoing acquisition of knowledge, skills, and competencies to enhance one's teaching practice and keep up with the changes and advancements in the field of education. So, CPD is not only important for professional growth, but also for the overall improvement and of the education system. So, one way to showcase a teacher's commitment to CPD is through the receipt of professional and lifetime achievement awards. These awards can obtain at various levels ranging from the division level, the regional, national, and even international levels. These accolades serve as evidence of a teacher's expertise, dedication, and contributions for the field of education. Receiving such awards enables the professional teacher indicating the recognition of their continuous development efforts. These credit units contribute of the teacher's career advancement and professional standing. They can be used to demonstrate excellence for promotion, salary increases, and other professional opportunities. So, a personal or CPD plan is crucial for teachers or leaders as it helps them to develop purposely and effectively. Good intentions alone are not sufficient. They need to be translated into concrete and actionable plans by formulating an annual CPD plan. Teachers can outline their goals, objectives, and strategies for professional growth. So these plans serve as a roadmap to guide their learning and development throughout the year. So, by faithfully observing their CPD plans, professional teachers contribute to the building of a CPD culture among their peers. This culture fosters a positive attitude towards CPD, where teachers recognize its value and willingly engage in it. Over time, the negative perceptions towards mandatory CPD requirements may fade away as teachers begin to understand the importance and benefits of continuous learning. So, to illustrate, let's consider an example of a teachers who receive a regional level award for their exceptional teaching practices. This recognition not only brings honor and pride but also signifies their expertise and contribution to the students' learning. As a result, these teachers towards their CPD, which can be utilized to demonstrate their professional growth and dedication to their career. So another example could be a teacher who formulates a personal CPD plan that focuses on integrating technology into their teaching throughout the year. They attend various workshops, conferences, and online courses to enhance their skills in educational technology. By successfully implementing new strategies and tools in the classroom, this teacher showcases their commitment to professional development and improvement of teaching and learning experiences.
So, in conclusion, professional and lifetime achievement awards, along with the formulation and adherence to a personal CPD plan, highlight a teacher's dedication and commitment to ongoing professional growth. These initiatives contribute to the development of a CPD culture among professional teachers and ultimately fosters a sense of professionalism. By embracing CPD as a vital part of their professionals' lives, teachers demonstrate their commitment to serving their students and the public. That's all. Thank you.